what is needed to know about taxing an S corp from the US with just one employee. My wife is a hypnotherapist and registered as an S corp, but runs much like an LLC. Now, that's a great question, and it's one in which we encounter all the time. I was actually speaking to someone about this yesterday in another European country, but it's the same principle. Europe has a problem with US entities that are pass-throughs. So this is LLCs and S corps, which are more or less pass-throughs. And especially when it's a single member LLC or a single employee or a single person S corp, it creates an issue. Now, on the surface, it would be, well, it's taxed in the US and whatever comes out, let's treat it as dividends. And well, in this case, under the NHL, it'll be tax-free. But as we mentioned before, well, no, like LLCs and S corps don't do dividends, they do distributions, right? And then, and management control, there's this thing about a management and control test. If it is or in this case, your wife, is running that company, she's running the company from within Portugal, then management and control is being exercised from within Portugal. And so therefore Portugal should be able to tax that company, even though it's incorporated in another jurisdiction, technically it's going to be subject to corporate tax in Portugal. So yeah, so it can be quite a complex problem. I'd recommend that you guys seek advice on how to treat it. But basically, you have two options. As I told the client yesterday, you have essentially two options in most European countries. Don't rely on hiding. I know there are people that say hide. Hiding is never a long-term solution. I believe in sleeping well and not having to worry that I'm going to get caught, like certain celebrities got caught in Spain and facing. I don't know if you heard about Shakira. Don't hide. Deal with things the right way up front, right? So basically, you have two options. One, make sure you have real economic substance in the US. So hire a CEO. Get someone to run the business. So your wife can continue to be an employee of the pass-through of the corporation, but let it be seen that there's real decisions, there's somebody else in control, and the real key strategic decisions are being made in the US. That's the option one. Option two, incorporate a company in Portugal. If Portugal is going to be your center of life, and this is where you guys are going to call home, do things the right way. Let's, start off your time being a resident on your pathway to citizenship in Portugal. Let's do things the right way from day one. So set up a company in Portugal and invoice your clients via a company. Just do things right. So those are essentially your two options for a pass-through, whether it be an LLC and S corp. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, especially because, it could be the tax rate, depending on how you structure it. It can put you in a situation where taxes are going to be higher, or the cost basis for the company is going to be higher, so therefore your profit margin is going to be reduced. But, again, it's best to do things the right way. Hope that helps.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.